Hi, I am AnitaYarbrough. I am your holistic healer, life coach, and counselor. I come here today to not make you think like me, but just to assist in helping you to just think. I want you to understand from your own perspective how to heal yourself. So, what I present to you are just some ideas. So, let's get started. So, kindred spirits, I welcome you back. And for those who are new, I welcome you too. Just be mindful, if you love the information in this content and you find it valuable, you are welcome to share it. I also welcome you to leave some comments and questions below. If you feel too shy about leaving information down at the bottom, my contact information will be found at the end of this video or below in the description box. So now let's really get into this. So just know, in unity, there is power. No matter what your gender, what your race, your standards, your background, financial status, no matter that. If we all come together in one mind, one heart, meaning one mind, meaning if we think alike, we want the same things for our life, and we're trying to better ourselves, as well as just live in peace and harmony within our community, then we have to first work on ourselves. After working on ourselves, we have to keep in mind, we have to work on our environment. And that environment involves the space in which you live, the people that live closest to you or with you. Then and only then can you make adjustments within your community. When you come together in one mind, one heart, within that community to build, to help each other out. The reason why I'm saying this is because so much is going on in this world in this day and time. And the earth is healing, which the earth is compelling us to heal within ourselves. So in that process of healing, the earth healing and ridding her body of all unwanted entities and energies. And yes, I said entities and energies, whether it be a person, place, or thing. Because when your body goes through a healing, you eliminate things. You eliminate places, people from your lives. You cleanse your body, and your body eliminates unnecessary toxins and poisons from it. So if you truly, truly want togetherness for this world, to live in peace and enjoy life, grow and expand, then it's going to take some work. It's going to take also some mind expansion. Only when you're ready. Because if you're not ready and you're lagging behind, taking your time, just know nothing is going to wait on you. I don't want to say time is not going to wait on you. Just know, even though you need to be patient with yourself, don't allow yourself to be tricked into being lazy and forgetful of what you need to do to get to where you want to be, to achieve your goals. So I have my notes here just to remind me of some things that I want to discuss with you. So to come together as a community, you need to understand yourself. You need to work on your shadows with honesty. And with clarity before coming together. I'm sorry, I can barely understand my own handwriting. You need to really delve deep. And when I say this is why I say understand, because you got to go in to work on you. There's things that you weren't really taught. We're coming into a new era of living and life. Things have changed. There has been a shift. So what was in the past and what you learned in the past does not necessarily mean it should carry over into the new. And what I mean by that is, if there are some things you want to hold on to, just know that your inner being, your true self, whatever it is craving to want to know, whatever is going on inside of you and you're trying to keep from changing that, just know that reflects on the outside of you. So outside of you, if outside of you is chaotic, it's because inside you're chaotic. You're not being honest with yourself. And that's what I mean, dealing with some shadows, being true to you. Really understand that a lot of things that you were brought up learning doesn't necessarily make that right. No disrespect to whoever guided you at that time, who were ever responsible for your upbringing. It's no disrespect to them. Yeah, some things we want to carry on certain traditions, but sometimes those traditions are outdated. And it's just really, truly time for total change. Because the mindset of those back then doesn't necessarily mean those are the mindset for now. What am I really trying to communicate here? I'm trying to get to you clearly. Okay? Because the mindset of our parents or guardians doesn't necessarily mean that what they were taught was right. So we come through as the saviors, the Christ mind, the Messiah mind. And that means the Christ mind or the Messiah mind, meaning that we have an enlightened or different way of thinking. We're bringing the new. We're bringing something to heal our family lineage, to break whatever family curses or ancestry curses there has been or that was placed upon us. We're here to break that. So what you really truly have to understand, even though we look up to our parents, we respect them, it just mean no disrespect. But sometimes we have to rebel, and rebelling does not always mean something negative. Rebel just means do something different. We have to learn that which we see we don't necessarily agree with within our family lineage or our family traditions. We can change that. Sometimes it means separating ourselves from family to prove ourselves worthy on our own path so that our family can see the benefits in you having to separate yourself or them having to separate themselves or a divide for a temporary period of time until we can grow and understand and understand what it is we want to change. And for those who do not resonate with what I'm saying, it's not for you to make that change for your family. But if you're here and something sparks in you, you have thought about stuff like this, then give an ear and let's make it clear. I'm not here to tell you what you need to do. I'm here to send off tones, give you some relatable information that you can relate to help you or to confirm within you to make the change. These are just some ideas that I'm offering up, and you have to find your creative niche, your purpose, your mission. Just because I may come up with some ideas doesn't mean these are the ideas you're going to use, but it's going to kind of kickstart, ring a bell, give you an aha moment to realize the creative powers within you to make some of those changes. So I want to speak on communication and expressing yourself. So let's refer to getting to know people, whether it's meeting that man or woman in your life, or just meeting people that you can soulfully, spiritually relate to, at least if you think. And if you can't intuitively figure it out, then these are some ideas just to help you along your way. Remember, these are just some ideas, but you're going to come up with your own. Some of you may not even need this because you already know. But I might be able just to give a little more insights, just to make clear on some things that you didn't put on your list to assist you. And if you have some ideas, if you want to add to that list, you can leave that in the comments so that others can see those comments, okay, and add them to their list. It might be something I may miss that you may add down below that can add to the list of others that see your comment below, so they can institute it in theirs if they so desire. So with many people, it's almost like an interview. Yeah, you want to be natural. You want to be what some people call friendly or just loving, that loving gesture. But sometimes because of life, we put up barriers or boundaries. You got to still have those boundaries. For those who haven't went through a lot of hardship, who haven't had some bad experiences with people, sometimes it takes going through those experiences just to understand what you need and how you need to conduct your life. Yeah, I am here and I'm giving my ideas, but still, remember, based on your experiences is what you're going to come to learn what you need for you, because what is for you may not be right for the next person. You understand? Because your path and your mission is totally different from mine. Okay? I'm here to bring for all. I've been through my mess. I've been through some stuff. So even the stuff that I have been through and that I'm still going through, I'm sharing what I am learning or have learned and doing my research as well to bring some ideas here to the forefront or to this platform to even assist you on your journey. That has even helped me. Again, these are just some ideas. It might make something click within your soul, your very being, to trigger something, some ideas of your own and how you want to go about it. I'm here as one to help teach another. And I look forward to, even if you have some ideas and experiences or some research that you have gathered, bring it here to me as well. So I'm not up here on this platform saying that I'm perfect. I'm here as a part of the community, sharing what I'm learning so we can grow together, build, communicate, so that we have an understanding, getting to know one another, learning to trust one another that we can come together like a village, because it takes a village. So with any kind of atrocities, chaos, or difficulties that arise within our community, we are there to have each other back. Recognize the skills within you that you can bring to the table to keep your village growing. If your village was to perish, those who survive, those who are still here, remember, you are left behind for a reason. And all you need to do is start again. I've heard some people say, well, when things get bad, you got to stack up some food, because there are going to be some people who are going to think that, you shouldn't be hoarding food from everybody else. Why think selfishly? We should all bring something to the table. But if there's someone who does not want to be a part of it, think about this. If someone is hoarding something and you got a group of people coming together trying to help one another when they run out, guess what? Guess what? When they run out of what they're hoarding, they're going to wish. So these groups of people living in their community can come together and start again and build, come up with some ideas together. What talents, gifts, and skills do you have to bring to the table to build that village up again? What are some things we need to start up again? So in the midst of getting to know each other, it's very important to communicate clearly. Clearly. Because you have to have an understanding, an inner standing. You don't know if someone's been watching you and really they have their own plan planned out for why they want to get to know you. It may not always be sincere, but yet we don't want to prejudge no one. That's why it's very important to get to know someone, because at a certain point of time, they're going to get tired of pretending. That's why you don't give all of yourself all at once, because they're not going to give all of themselves all at once. And if you do find someone who's giving all of themselves all at once, they're very innocent and pure. Let's try not to take advantage of people like that. And the reason why I say that is because that's how I came. I kept coming that way. People tell you, well, don't change. But at some point, life forces you to change. The universe is saying, oh, you got to switch it up, boo-boo. You can't just keep giving it all out, because you don't know what you're coming in contact with. So yeah, at some point you do change, because life is about changing. It is about changing. It does not mean to approach people in a mean way. People might come off and think that you're mean, but just know you might mean well. You know what I'm talking about? So just clearly have an understanding of each other's needs and wants. Be clear. Speak clearly. Speak honestly. And don't be so in a rush to make someone your friends. I don't even like that word friends, because in that word friends, it's got fry, F-R-I-E-N-D. Somewhere around Friday, it ends. Before Friday or after Friday, who knows? If anything, we come with respect. I'm not looking to make friends. I want us to live as family. And if you want to be a stranger, it will show. At some point, your true nature will come out. So you can try to pretend. How long will you pretend? And the longer you pretend, your life become a lie. Eventually, we see the mask that you're wearing. Trust. When we learn to trust our intuition and the universe wants to expose who you truly are or expose who we truly are, it's going to come out. It's going to be exposed. So why not just keep it real from the get-go? If we aren't a part of your tribe, then go find your tribe. Go find them. So we don't need the likings of you. We don't. We don't need them lies. If you want to be a part of the tribe that likes to lie and deceive, go be a part of that tribe. We understand that we make mistakes, but with those mistakes that we make, we learn from them. Okay? Because in this day and time, we don't have time to keep deceiving. We need to start planting seeds and growing and building and moving on and tapping into each other's gifts and skills so we can keep it moving, keep it growing and learning and developing, evolving. We're the scientists of our own minds, and we don't have a lot of time to be wasting. It's okay to have fun. There's a time and place. You heard your parents say there's a time and place for everything. Pay attention so you'll know the place. Observe so you'll know how to respond at the right time. Make sure you take time to get to know about each other. Take your time. We ain't in a rush. That's where we make the mistakes, because we don't give people time to truly expose themselves and really, truly in our heart know that they mean well. It does not mean to be disrespectful of people, even if a red flag goes up. Test that spirit to make sure they are of that spirit, who they say they are. Because they're testing you. Don't get offended because the truth come out. Yeah, I've been testing to make sure, because I've been through some things. Y'all shouldn't get offended. Person been through some stuff, just respect that. Overstand, overstand. And for those who don't really truly understand, because they're pure, if you hear this message, overstand when people kind of not give in to you right away. Into your loving purity. Just have an understanding that it's nothing that you have done. It's just that life have taught them to take their time and not move so fast. Okay? But just know it is okay to make some mistakes in life. Just as long as you review those mistakes and don't keep making the same mistakes. Okay? Sometimes you have to make them a couple of times, maybe 3 times, before you actually see you're making these mistakes. Just as long as at some point in time in your life, and as long as it's not too late, you're able to wake up and see what's going on. Not just within you, but within others. But make sure you see it within you. Like, what am I doing wrong? What have I done wrong? How can I get it right? Okay? All right. And ask some of the important questions when getting to know people. When I say the important questions, those questions that you so desire to know. Things that people trigger you to ask them. I need to ask them this because something ain't right. Or I didn't feel right about something. That doesn't necessarily, it can be something that you feel ain't right. you know what I'm saying, about what you see and have observed to get an understanding. Don't come off so offensive, so defensive. Just get to know a person with confidence. I'm just getting to know you because I don't know you. I want to make sure my heart is satisfied, my soul is satisfied with who I'm coming in contact with. So ask the important questions. Pay attention to who they put themselves around, the environments or the company that they keep. Pay attention to that. I'm not in a rush to do too many activities with you. And even if invited to do things with people, think about it. Ask questions about these places and activities that they want to engage in. And if that is something you're willing to engage in. Oh, is this something new and exciting I would really be intrigued to know more about? Or that's too risky for me. Too risky to the point where it's just not for me. Okay? And for you pure souls, just jumping out there, sometimes, I've done it, just jumped into things and just realize, oh, I'm out. Pay attention to your body barometer, your bodyrometer, what your body feels, what your mind, your heart is feeling about the situation. Pay attention, okay? Really pay attention, please. Understand a person's goals. Understand a person's intentions about you very clearly. And in the meantime, respect your space as well as their space. Make sure you know your goals and your intentions also. So you just don't dive in. You don't know if you're diving into a crocodile pit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to dive into a trap. You don't want to trap yourself because you didn't remember your intentions, your goals, and what you truly wanted out of the situation as well. So keep in mind, if during a person's response, you don't totally understand or understand what's going on or what's being said, their response, keep asking questions. Maybe the first question you asked wasn't clear enough. Make sure you ask in a different manner so they can understand or understand how to clearly respond. Honestly, respond. Investigate. And investigation does not mean spying, nor getting the latest gossip. So you don't necessarily have to go and find out who their friends are or people they've associated with in the past to find out more about them. Yeah, you might come across them. But even if you come across them, question why you think they said that. That does not mean that's the end all be all about the person you're already getting to know. Because the person you're truly getting to know, you get that info from them. You don't have to get it from them verbally. Like I said, sometimes it takes some time to observe and pay attention. Pay attention to their movements. And also listen to your body barometer, your body meter, and what you feel and gathering intuitively about the individual. Because spying on another person, what for? You got to go into situations confidently, like the all-knowing of self, what you want for yourself, not the all-knowing of who they are, but the all-knowing and confidence that If things don't go the way you thought they would, or you think they should, and you should never go into situations expecting. It should be it should be about paying attention, knowing your needs and wants, your goals, your intentions, and when you go into it. And if it does not meet your needs or some of your wants, and it's okay because we all go into situations with needs and wants. It's just being honest about it. People, just be honest, because you're going to be found out. Even if a person is blind about it, that you're trying to get over and manipulate, just know that they're going to wake up one day and realize if it's not too late, if it's meant for them. And just know that just because someone does you wrong, okay, they do you wrong and they get their karma, there's no need to look down on them because they're getting their karma. You know what I'm saying? Why be upset? Just know that's just their karma. You go on with your life and enjoy your life as it is. Their karma is meant to teach them a lesson. And once they learn the lesson and they get it right, just know their life can go just as good as yours. At least they learn. Okay, they learned their lesson. That's good. Things are working out for you. I'm glad you learned. Because I've been in situations where I ain't know jack poo-poo. I've gotten my karma for things. But I straightened up. Once I realized the mistake, I was like, oh, make sure I don't do that again. Dang, man, I'm really apologetic for what I did to that person. And even if they forget or don't remember or know to apologize for what they've done to you 10 years ago, but they're coming to you, or y'all running into each other casually, y'all meet and greet respectfully, with no bad intentions, just know they got the lesson. Just know they got it. I don't know what else more to say to y'all, but there's no need to be spying on people, going through people's stuff. That's not your place, because what's in the dark always comes to the light. Why, especially when it, whether it's a man or a woman, with the technology that we have, people's got phones and emails. We want to be like, who is that? And get jealous over a person. Who's to say that that person that's there in your life is going to be there? They could just be a karmic soulmate, someone who just come into your life temporarily, and they're there to teach you certain things as a part of your growth, to get you to the next level until you run into that true love, that one, or you run into that true family, soul family, until you find your true soul family when it comes to being friends. Because, you even got what you, excuse me, that word friend, until you find your true family. So if you do just so happen to make a friend, just remember I said about friend, somewhere, you know who your friends are, you know who your family are. And don't be one of those persons, and let me not say don't be, but just understand that, not everybody's family circle is going to be huge. Now, I'm not here to tell you, don't go out there trying to make a big family, but also don't expect your family circle to be huge. Some people have small family village. Some people have a large family village. But it's all about getting to know you first. That's why before going into anything, it's really best to know who you are, know what you want, my purpose of going out, you know what I'm saying? Feel free. There's no limitation. We're limitless beings. Just be mindful to be responsible for your own outcomes and incomes and round comes who you keep around you. be aware of what's going on around you and how it's affecting you. I don't know what else to say to y'all. But if y'all have some more input, you can email them to me. I got social media. You can DM them to me down. What is it called? Direct message them to me, or just leave the information below. Just easy access, because it's right here under the video. Don't be trying to hide stuff. Be open. Use your technology generously. Why argue over it? I don't have time to be, I just, it's all about harmony and peace. Find your peace. Find that peace. I'm here. Some people might hear, I need peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of body, peace of space. You know what I'm saying? Life in this dimension may not be permanent for all of us. And when I say maybe not be permanent, because somebody, I don't want to delve too deep, because some of y'all ain't ready yet. Because some of y'all like, oh, what the heck? And just remember, we all have our differences. That's the joy. Bring your different skills, your different mindset, respectfully. Bring it to the forefront and share it. Don't expect, just because you're different, you want somebody to have your same difference so you can relate. There's going to be some things you can relate to, some things you can't, but just respect that. Respect, I don't want to dress like you. Respect, I don't have the same belief as you. I can respect what you believe in. I can respect your religion. I can respect your spirituality. I can respect what you don't want to believe without interfering with your own creativity. Okay, I keep saying I'm done. I'm done. All right. So remember, I'm not here to make you think like me. Don't think like me. Don't feel like me. I just want you to think and feel for yourself and create a world and empire from within for you. Okay? All right. Should I have done that? It don't even matter. I'm just sending y'all some respect, and as long as y'all put some respect on my name. All right. Hi, my name is AnitaYarbrough, and I am your holistic healing life coach and counselor. I bring to you today my signature programs based on healing transformations that align purpose. My first signature program, self-authentication based healing. This paradigm shifting and transformative based program is designed to share life experiences due to the changing times we're in to assert your self-authenticating willpower. In this program, you will learn the importance of healing to help lead the way towards understanding a new age mindset that promotes creative holistic living for unlocking your purpose. Transform and align with your purpose in any area you choose. Within these changing times, by trying a new approach to tasks and or activities to gain courage and confidence. Feel free to accept the changes in the world and experience the new, real you without judgment from yourself and others. Learn to accept uncontrollable circumstances. Let go of the past and activate a new you. Overcome blockages on your way towards your newfound freedom after attending this life-changing presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn the difference between using logic and intuition, understand how your belief systems influence your authenticity. Learn the importance of balancing your light and dark psyche. Use mental and emotional coping techniques to transcend traumas and pain to start the healing process. Gaining self-acceptance to heal through self-talk and expression. My second signature program is lifestyle-based healing. This life-building and knowledge-based program is designed to help you succeed in the next phase of transformational growth during these changing times to enhance your development. In this session, you will learn how to tap into your natural survival resources and following the intuitive influences that open your eyes to new pathways of living, achieve greater results, and supercharge your mission by creating a new lifestyle. You will come to understand how to discipline your body, your mind, and spirit to prepare the unexpected and expected changes in your life, inside and out. Inspire others to do the same. Become efficient and improve functionality after this enlightening presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn what your limits are towards change, learn how to replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify your stress triggers and traumas to make changes, and self-heal. Learn about inner and outside influences that affect your lifestyle. Understand how good health practices establishes great wealth to enhance a certain lifestyle. Learn the importance of your survival and creating your new life and what it takes to sustain a new lifestyle. Expose your toxicities before incorporating new lifestyle changes. Now, this third signature program is my communication-based healing. This mind-enriching session will teach you how to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings. Demonstrate many ways to communicate your subconscious mind to gain control of your life. The strategies in this portion of the program will fine-tune your communication skills within these changing times by using your childlike imagination to promote healing and find your confidence to better express yourself. Learn how to analyze the communication style of others, which better helps with understanding how to communicate. So after this presentation, you will be able to achieve a life of mastery that is limitless. So after this program, you will be able to learn to listen to your true voice, to break your own hypnotic spell, learn importance of self-talk, creatively express your imagination to welcome in the healing process, learn and understand different communication styles, find out how to communicate commands to your subconscious mind to create change. Now, this last signature program is community-based healing. This approach into the community dynamics during these times of change will alter your reality to identify patterns in situations and know when to seek solutions. Learn the positives and negatives of comparisons and judgments that are used within your environment or community. Learn tactics to break away from the trends within your environment and community that are presently not realized as mind control tools. Learn manifestations for your ideal environment or community, which can influence and become impressionable to others. Before this presentation ends, it will empower your every move. So after this program, you will be able to understand how to manifest your needs and wants, recognizing patterns that will create solutions for a better change, learn how to recognize individuals of bad or good influence in your space, understand how making peace with yourself can become a masterpiece for an ideal community. Create better habits and practices that will help you attain the peace you so desire. And design and create a space that cannot be compared to others. I would like to thank you for taking time out in your busy day and joining me or sitting with me in learning more about my signature programs. As I always tell others, I am not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. Again, thank you and have a great rest of your day.